Okay, basically the quantum entanglement is a property in physics where two particles are, well, connected on some sort of quantum level that we don't fully understand yet. And basically, they're always in opposite states. Like, let's say one's positive, one's negative, and whenever one switches, regardless of the distance between the two, it could be a few feet or 100 million light years even, the other one will instantaneously switch states.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I've got to take Miss Sandy out for a cigarette.
We won't get across on foot. I'm gonna make a break for the transit.
Is it me, or does it sound like he's constantly just carting around a little old hooker?
It does.
Hold on, guys. I gotta take you out for a cigarette. She's gotta fix her high top boots.
Right in the middle of my scientific explanation.
Keep going. I'm paying attention. I don't think he really is.
But basically, because it works instantly, all you really need is...
All we need to do is just understand the quantum physics.
Well, we need less to understand it and more just to figure out a way to read and control it quickly. Just think about it, once we know how to switch the state and read it just as quickly, just create two entangled pairs, and bam. You have an instant communication device between anywhere in the universe.
Yeah.
That means we could literally send a ship out to fucking Pluto and be able to talk with these people in real time. And seeing as all human electronics are just ones and zeros, it'd be pretty dang easy to program it. But no. Scientists think we can use it for teleportation.
Yeah.
Which, I'm sorry, it's not teleportation, it's cloning.
Yeah.
You're literally reading the state of someone's particle, or state of every particle that creates, or not creates, composes someone's body, which, in doing so, disassembles their entire body and reassembling another version of them somewhere else. That is not teleportation. That is ripping them apart and piecing together a new one.
But I guess the question remains, is would it still have the same memories?
Oh, it would, because, like I said, you're reading like
Is it technically a clone?
Well, think about it. If you were to pretty much take a scan of my brain, make a clone of me, and then affect its brain so that its brain has the same memories, would it still be a clone, or would it be exactly me?
It would technically be exactly you.
But it wouldn't be the original.
It would just be a brand shiny new version of you, but not necessarily a clone, because you would still retain memories and stuff.
I mean, it's like, really?
I mean, it wouldn't be the you that would be speaking to me right now, but a version of you could come back and speak to me later.
Yeah, that's what gets me about it, you know? I mean, it's like, is it actually teleportation? Is it actually the same person because it's not the same one of the person?
The same we use in this example.
Of course, that also just kind of irks me. It's like, really? We have an easier to access technology that we could reach that would be just as freaking useful, if not more. And you guys want to focus on that? I mean, honestly, like, okay, freaking... Do you know how long it takes for light to travel between Earth and Mars? So, let's say radio frequencies? It would take, what, 45 minutes? One way. For freaking space travel, that's kind of a damn problem.
Yeah.
It's like, Why aren't we focusing on the more useful shit? Oh wait, reasons. No good reasons, obviously, just reasons.
Nice shooting, Vectin. But I'm gonna need my rifle back.
Because no company is
Thanks.
making money off of freaking quantum entanglement.
Killing the saw. You mean it?
Yeah, if there's no money to be made, then it won't happen.
We're honest, neither could you.
Welcome,
Come on. It's not much
I'd say welcome to America, but more so welcome to the world.
Yeah.
Only difference is, in America, so many companies only focus on instant, like, what profit can we make right now, not what profit can we make
instantly.
off of this thing that would be a lot better later down the line.
Yeah.
You know, like, perfect example is like alternative fuels and shit. Okay.
Yep.
Here's the thing. You gas companies, you make how much money off of gas, right?
Right. On an interesting front, however, though, have you heard the interesting news that's been coming out of Tesla as of late?
The last thing I heard of them was that battery that could power a house.
Yes, but more recently, they've went ahead and said that any company that wishes to make an electric car use their charging stations they put up around the country. They're not going to tax them. They're not going to charge them extra. They're free to use. Any company that makes an electric car can use their system. Also, they've came out and said that by 2020 they plan to have their gigafactories out to produce their batteries for their cars, bringing more affordable models onto the market, meaning that you could buy a Tesla in 2020 for as little as $30.
And see, Tesla is one of the only companies I actually can respect for that shit, because, oh look, yeah, is this shit gonna be expensive as hell to get going? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But,
We have been running for years on little to no profit at all. It's just because of the visionary that is Elon Musk.
and if you think about it, because when this shit actually becomes, like, cheap and becomes adopted and shit, because no other companies really want to try and push for this because, oh, gas
Making
and
money right
current-
now, yeah.
current stuff we have is profitable enough. Even though
Yeah.
we'll jack up the prices because we want more money. It's like, you
Yeah.
spend some money now, you can make a fuck ton later.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I
if
feel
anything-
like it won't happen, but a comforting thought is that at least our generation is beginning to take these things over.
I mean, it's
Not
like,
very comforting, but it's something to think about.
perfect examples like gas companies. Okay. Obviously, you guys don't want research being done into like alternative fuels and shit because that would cut into your profits.
Okay, I'm back.
But at
What
the
are we
same
talking
time,
about now?
if one of you were to create a new fuel that could like be produced to replace gasoline, look who makes all the money.
Yeah.
Oh, well, with that, I'm actually for solar vehicles.
We were just talking about Tesla. Did you hear recently Tesla, Artie, that apparently Elon has came out and said that Tesla, their charging stations that they put up around the country for their cars, any company who wants to make an electric car can use their systems absolutely free of charge. They can, have the outlets to plug up to their power system.
No, I didn't hear about that.
And that also by 2020 he plans on enough of their gigafactories opened up to produce their batteries that they'll have an affordable four-door sedan model car that's priced at it's all electric, $35,000.
That's not bad for a brand new electric car.
The range of what's counted as affordable starts at 30 grand.
Now, something else I would like to see is like have the cars be electrical. I mean, it doesn't have to actually be half, but I'm just saying these numbers just kind of understand. Like half of them be electrical, half of them biodiesel, or I think it's called biodiesel, where you go around to like restaurants and you collect the oil from there and then you turn that into fuel.
Oh, are you talking about like the cooking oil and shit?
Yeah.
They did on Robin Big that time?
So basically shit that
I'm
can
not
actually
sure I've
be
noticed.
produced by humans, not just dug up out the ground.
Yeah. Like just canola oil, where it doesn't have to be I mean, you kind of refine it in a way, but you don't.
But here's the thing, the supply isn't finite. We can make more.
Yeah. I mean, hell, they've got fucking rice oil you could use. And rice is probably one of the most abundant plants in the world.
Like, for me, that's the big thing with, like, freaking fuels. Obviously, yeah, the whole thing with pollution, but my thing is, we ain't gonna get to the point where pollution kills us if fucking we run out of fuel. We'll kill each other.
Yeah.
Actually, what I'm fixing to say goes back to me asking you about if you've seen the Game Theory, or the Game Theory's video about this, but in that same video, he also takes games that take place in the future, and they all, for the majority of it, chronologically line up. Like, all games that happen in like 50 years take place where we have run out of fuel and we're coming to scientific, a new scientific revolution where
After
we've been dropping into space and
after almost
stuff.
destroying humankind.
Yeah.
Although there is one error in that video I found.
Oh, you've actually seen that video?
Yeah, I love Game Theory.
Okay.
But
But what's the error that you found in that video?
one of the games he mentions was Killzone 2. His place in the timeline for it and why he mentioned it are completely wrong.
Where should it have gone?
First of all, he placed Killzone 2 before the destruction of, like, before the fall of modern human society.
Okay.
And said it was showing resource wars. So pretty much before the bombs dropped in Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killzone 2 takes place ages after that.
Okay, I mean, he got the placement of the game wrong, but, I mean, still, there will be wars for the resources
actually,
before...
Oh yeah, in the
I never
backstory
put-
there was one.
Speaking of, this is quite ironic because I started up Fallout, the original, for the first time, and they were talking about the world pre-bombs falling, and I'd never really researched into that too much. Yeah, there was a war over resources. It was quite interesting. Anyway,
Yep.
continue.
And that's where the fusion, or not fusion, fission. Was it fission or fusion? The little
Fission.
batteries
Probably
you can,
fission.
yeah, the little batteries you can find in the game. Like, oh, those
Yeah,
popped up because we, well, kind of ran out of fuel.
yeah.
And because they were going so fast and pretty much still no one had them, let's just nuke each other.
I hate to say it, I mean, but if we do nuke each other, it'll probably be a nuclear war. But also, if we nuke someone at the right time, then I do think there's a slim possibility that we could eradicate their country and basically be like a Chernobyl, where we can go in there with hazmat suits and collect resources. We've just got to limit our time and be extremely careful.
See, there's one problem with that, though. There's more than 2 countries with nukes in the world. One person launches, it's gonna be... Remember how Terminator is?
No, I've never seen Terminator.
Okay, basically, Skynet launched one nuke at Russia. Like, Skynet only had control of the US's nukes. Skynet launched, Russia launched, and then afterwards, everyone launched.
Yeah, actually, MatPat makes a reference to that in Star Ocean, which is a game that I love playing, by the way. Yeah, but, it shows Star Ocean in a kind of post-apocalyptic world